this is like these are the machines. Yeah, it's the, okay, you need that? Okay. Wanted to look for the ones that I knew.
Yeah, yeah.
And out of all the ones that were out there, the only ones were Black Knight 2000.
Yeah.
But then there was also Twilight Zone, which is like, those are instantly the ones that I do remember the most of.
Yeah, yeah. Those are the most common. I mean, Twilight Zone, they made, you know, a fair amount of those. As far as Black Knight, bam. I mean, that was a Steve Ritchie game, so lots of those, and that's what people are listening to.
I'm from the generation of people that when I grew up, arcades were big when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then as I got older, they become like less and less, practically non-existent. So
yes.
How do you think something like pinball has still maintained its interest?
Well, here's the thing, is when all of those locations started to decline and shut down, it was because people were playing games at home. And so they were playing, you know, their Atari, their Xbox, whatever it was during that period, they were staying at home playing. And less people went to the arcades, therefore the arcades started shutting down. Well, all these games got basically warehoused, and some got thrown into landfill, and some collectors grabbed a hold of them. And as companies like Stern continued to make good titles and hang in there, they were one of the last companies that was still holding the flag up. As their titles got better and as people started bringing them into their homes for their man caves and whatnot, it started to come back. And now you'll find that, like, we run a store out in Mission, it's Nitro Amusement. 99% of our sales are to homeowners. They're you know, they're not going into arcades.
With that machine that's being played with over there, I have to ask, like, what does it take to keep a pinball machine maintained?
It depends on the machine. It depends on how the machine is when you get it. If it's been sitting around for years, needs a good going through, then it's going to be pretty reliable. Right? But as an ongoing maintenance on a new machine, they're pretty maintenance free. Cleaning the playfield, they're industrial built, so you know they're meant to last a long time and be used a lot of hours in the day.
How hard is it to keep an old pinball machine like this or the Jack and Jill one like in working order? Because you go to that Jack and Jill machine and it just feels like it's chugging along.
yeah, that machine is, I believe that's in the late 40s. Jack and Jill is one of the very first flipper machines. You know, so the technology and manufacturing isn't quite as good as it was today, and it's got, you know, 50, 60 years worth of use on it. So it is a little more troublesome to keep machines like that up and going. But again, it's where you start at. If you got a machine that's, you know, made in the 70s, got a lot of hours on it, a lot of use, if it gets a good overhaul and going through, it's going to be pretty reliable. But, you know, after all those years of use, it needs a little bit of attention.
Biggest question that I had coming into this is like, how exactly do you do a pinball tournament? Because there's all these different kinds of machines, and like over the years the score got inflated. So like, what would be the regulation pinball machine for that kind of stuff?
Well,
does it even matter?
It doesn't really matter. I mean, here's the thing. Everything is done on software downstairs, so you have to basically, everyone places their scores throughout the day, and they are put up on a screen and gone through in aggregate. So you'll see as the day goes on if you're falling, and if you need to go back in and play a few more games to get your score up higher. So they've got 3 or 4 days to qualify, and then at midnight tonight, that's it. It's cut off, and then they look at the grid and they find out who is a finalist for the main tournament, who's fallen down into novice, and then we start the final Sunday.
News friends, I've been Michael Lillick. We have been at the Vancouver Pinball Expo. Till then, news friends out.